was hesitant to make this video at first because of the way YouTube has recently been striking so many videos and terminating channels for vague and undefined reasons. And since this video discusses a somewhat controversial topic, I'm gonna have to play it real safe and not say any of the bad words that may trigger YouTube's detection system. So whenever you hear me referring to the following words, I'll instead just say, oh, I don't know, Shmuel Schmooter. You see, a few weeks back, a police report came out documenting the cell phone history of Nikolas Cruz, who, as we all know, is the piece of shit who shot up Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, killing 17 people. In this police report, they list chronologically Cruz's cell phone search history on the morning leading up to the Shmuel Schmooting. And well, I can tell you that I was quite shocked to find out that my videos were specifically listed. On this official police report from Florida's law enforcement website, it makes clear that Nikolas Cruz was a Knife Game song fan. Are you frickin' kidding me? Before we get into the police report, I just want to make a quick announcement and say that my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book, Requiem of the Crazies, has reached astronomical levels. It's now at $18,000, which is 10 times more than I was originally asking. And well, there's still 40 days left, so if anyone's considering donating to the campaign, there is still plenty of time. So be sure to follow the Indiegogo link in the description of this video, check out my comic book, and see what kind of cool rewards and perks you can get. That being said, let's get back to the police report. Cruz's cell phone content and internet searches. So I think this report came out on November 8th of 2018, so this was a couple of weeks ago. Here are some of the notes on Nikolas Cruz's phone, some of the notes that he types in, little monologues that he makes. He's just the biggest cringy edgelord. Just look at this. My life is a mess. I don't know what to do anymore. Every day I get even more agitated at everyone because my life is unfair.
Unfair.
Everything and everyone is happy except for me. I want to kill people, but I don't know how I can do it. Walk to a park? Get someone to pick me up? I just don't know anymore, but it will happen soon. It's fucked up what he did, but my god, take it to fucking DeviantArt. Look at this fucking loser. He wanted to be so cool. I'm holding my gun in my underwear. Look at my Punisher beanie. You better watch out. So here we see some images. You got your SS pictures, shut up, a lot of Nazi stuff. But what comes next on this police report? In his cell phone search history, this Shmuel Schmooter looked up this. Of course he had to be a Rusty Cage fan. And so here's what they show. They show just a couple of my thumbnails just to show that Nikolas Cruz is into some evil, satanic shit. Just violent, gory stuff. Why did they include this? It's clear that they picked these thumbnails because they knew that these ones looked so bad. And so I think that they purposely selected these ones to make a point. This is just so strange to see that I'm in this police report. But it gets worse than that, as we'll see. Here's some the things he looked up. Pumped Up Kicks, the song. Of course, why wouldn't he have looked up Pumped Up Kicks? What a fucking cliche motherfucker. This is hack shit. He's planning a Shmuel Schmooting, and so he's listening to Pumped Up Kicks? Pornography. Anime cartoons. I bet it was hentai. Websites for Asian mail order brides. Well, if only Nikolas Cruz had figured out how to order himself an Asian mail order bride, perhaps a tragedy could have been prevented. Search phrases. Is killing people easy? Japanese anime. Little teen porn. Best AR-15 sites, how to get into a relationship, how to get a girlfriend, how not to be afraid of the girl you like. Well, I'll tell you what you don't do. If you're afraid of the girl you like, you do not take a gun to school and shoot 17 people and kill them. You fucking idiot, Nikolas Cruz. PsychCenter.com, homicidal thoughts and urges, hot middle school girl in dress, porn uniform, women's Viagra for sale. Why are you even searching that? Women's Viagra for sale? What is he buying women's Viagra for? What does women's Viagra even do? Does it make a big cock grow out of their Hole. So this is his search history from the 2 days leading up to the shooting, February 12th and February 13th. School shooters, pistol grip shotgun. Can I buy a pistol grip shotgun in Florida? How long does it take for a cop to show up at a school shooting? I wanna die. Good songs to play while killing people. So this is the thing. These are all the phrases that Nikolas Cruz was searching for. He was on FBI list. They were watching him supposedly. They were supposedly actively monitoring what he was doing. So whenever he looks up, can I buy a pistol grip shotgun in Florida, followed by how long does it take for a cop to show up at a school shooting? No one thought to do anything about that. Good songs to play while killing people. It doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out that this kid was going to shoot up a school. Everything is laid out. His plan is laid out in his search history. And no one did shit. The FBI didn't do shit. It just makes me so mad. And now, before we continue, I have to make perfectly clear that I completely denounce school shooting and school shooters. School shooters, once again, I'll say it, they are fucking pathetic losers. You're not gonna be idolized. You're gonna be made fun of. And to all the victims of school shootings, I hope this video doesn't come off as insensitive by any means. I'm only making this video because I'm listed in this police report, and I thought that it's something important that I kind of just need to get out. I just need to talk about it. So this is Nikolas Cruz's activity on February 14th, 2018. This is the day of the shooting. Internet activity began at 6:59 a.m. The first thing that it has listed is Moscow by Genghis Khan. I've never known how to say this, but this is a song, and honestly, it's actually a pretty good song. I like this song. It's a good song to wake up to in the morning. So after listening to the song Moscow, Nikolas Cruz searched video clips from Wolfenstein video game, KKK and Nazi themes. This is where this police report, I think, is a little bit dishonest. They're trying to spin a narrative. They're not really talking about the nature of the game. They just really want to include the fact that there's KKK and Nazi themes to kind of add this extra element to Nikolas Cruz. And the problem with a lot of these analysis of school shooters is that they aren't really looking into the actual cause. They're trying to find all these other things that could have caused it. Was it violent Nazi video games that caused it? Was it pornography? Was it Japanese anime, which is the next thing on the list? All right, hold on. Let me just try to really clarify this. This is the morning leading up to the school shooting. He hops out of bed, he puts on a nice motivational song like Moscow, watches some video clips of Wolfenstein, the video game, then he decides to look up some Japanese anime, probably hentai. After that, watches a couple of YouTube shows and video compilations. Sure, fine, that's kind of a normal thing to do for any person. So after that, he looks up some pornography. He got hyped up from listening to his favorite songs, playing some video games, saw some anime, and now it's time to jerk off. The day before the shooting. You gotta get that last nut in before you commit mass murder. But what is this, people? After he watches pornography, what do you think he looked up next? If you guessed the Knife Game song, then you're absolutely correct. What the fuck, man? How do you go from pornography to my videos? Why did not this police report just include Knife Game song along with the previously listed thing, various YouTube shows and video compilations? Isn't the Knife Game song just another YouTube video? But no, of course, they wanted the Knife Game song to stand out because it sounds evil and mind corrupting. So he looks up pornography, watches my Knife Game song, and then he Google searches Parkland, Florida and Parkland, Florida Dollar Tree, followed by school shooter. So it's clear, just to go back and talk about it again. There had been multiple reports to the FBI about Nikolas Cruz, saying that he was a potential risk, perhaps for school shooting or some sort of violent thing, and the FBI ignored it. Google searches Parkland, Florida, followed by school shooter. No one did shit. And just to close out his internet search history of the morning of February 14th, he searches for Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. You just gotta get pumped up and get your kicks from Foster the People. I'm just blown away that I'm amongst a group of musicians who have made songs that just happen to be favorited by school shooter Nikolas Cruz. And the thing about it is that I feel like now that the police are looking into all of his data and stuff, am I on a list now? Am I gonna be put on a list where the FBI are watching me or monitoring my content? I mean, already it's obvious that YouTube kind of doesn't really like any of the videos that I'm putting out, but now my content is officially connected to a school shooting. I guess next time I try to get on an airplane, I'll see if they have to stop me or something, if they want to search my bags to make sure I'm also not a school shooter, which I'm not. I don't know. I just don't know what to think about it. A lot of people have seen the Knife Game song, so of course, eventually, someone that ends up causing a tragedy will have consumed my content. But there you have it. That's Nikolas Cruz's cell phone search history. And if anyone is thinking about idolizing the fucking loser that is Nikolas Cruz or any school shooter, please seek help. Right. And from that, I love today. And Today in Awesome, brought to you by nothing. In all seriousness, YouTube has wanted to get the Knife Game videos off their platform for a long time now. I tried to upload all the videos onto a secondary channel, but they started to strike all of the videos. And well, they started doing this on my main channel as well. I recently had a Knife Game commentary video striked where I was just talking about the making of one of the Knife Game songs, and they gave me a strike for that. They removed my playlists, my Knife Game song playlist. And so basically, I'm getting worried. If I get 3 strikes on my channel, then it gets taken down, it gets terminated. As of right now, I have 1 community guideline strike on my main channel, but if I get a second one, I'm going to have to remove all of the Knife Game songs from YouTube, which will suck because that's about half of my total channel views. And doing that's gonna make my channel ranking drop. I'm not gonna do so well in search and discovery, and if you check Social Blade, I'll probably have an F- because I'll have dropped about 70 million views. If that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. But there's hope. I've uploaded all of the videos that YouTube no longer wants me to have on their platform to BitChute, which they are all about free speech. They don't seem to care at all what you upload. And if for some reason my channel gets terminated the same way Mumkeys did, the same way so many other people's channels have been terminated, you can follow me on twitch.tv/RustyCageTV. You can also follow me at Twitter at RealRustyCage and on Instagram at RustyCage666. And I urge you all to follow me on all of these sources, because if for some reason I wake up tomorrow and my channel is terminated, I don't want to lose contact with my audience, with all of you guys. And so this will just allow you to be able to follow me on other platforms, so I don't just disappear from the world. The same way that the Knife Game songs may disappear from the internet, which, you know, whatever. Only little kids like them. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's something that I made on the internet, something that's been a staple on my channel for a while, and they've been up for 5 to 7 years. So the fact that YouTube's just now starting to go through their old content and give it strikes based on their new updated terms of service is pretty flucked up. I don't really know how to close out this video. I kind of just got drunk and started rambling while reading this police report. I guess I'll say that school shooters are bad. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping me get my Indiegogo campaign off the ground and funded. If you're still interested, please be sure to go through the links below, become a contributor, and help this comic get made. Follow me on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, stay tuned for more videos.